People think that social media is actually stopping dialogue. If it's done well, it creates dialogue with people and it builds trust.
Welcome back, Tony.
Thanks, John.
Hey, we've discussed the first 3 pillars of your 5 pillars of social selling in the B2B environment. And the 4th's engagement. I thought we'd spend a bit of time talking about that. Tell me what you really think of when you think of the word engagement in a social selling environment.
Yeah, well, social engagement is actually the most important part of all of this. So if we actually publish, if we do research, if we're doing those things well, we should get meaningful engagement with people. It's not enough just to tweet people or post things. We want people commenting, and then we want to see what's really important to people so we can have conversations within context.
So engagement's dialogue.
It is, and you can
Okay.
have dialogue in social media. People think that social media is actually stopping dialogue. If it's done well, it creates dialogue with people and it builds trust so that when you finally get a face-to-face meeting or a conversation, your credentials are already established.
So engagement could be, yes, people responding to content we put out, but it could also
Yes.
mean us starting to engage and having discussions with people in a group or a forum or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you do that incredibly well with what you do with your group in LinkedIn with strategic selling.
The strategic selling
Is
group.
it drives a lot of great conversations with people, and if you can be in those groups where your buyers are without being a stalker and without inappropriately pushing and selling in any of those forums, that's
no spam.
That's
yeah.
absolutely bad behaviour. But if you're in there with those groups, starting to understand people and what's important to them, it enables you to engage really well.
And you build relationships.
Yeah, it's all about relationships.
Exactly. So bottom line is engagement's the most important pillar, you said?
Correct. And if you're going to adopt a publishing strategy in social, make sure it's a strategy in publishing that results in people becoming engaged with you.
You want people to respond to what you've written.
Start conversations, ask great questions.
Great advice, Tony. Look forward to the next time we talk.
Thanks, John.